Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be talking about Hamas leaders. I want to share it with you how brave these Hamas leaders are. A couple of days ago, Israel gave warning to the Gazans to leave northern Gaza. However, their leaders told them to stay. Their leaders told them to ignore the warning and stay. Now today, like I said, I want to share it with you how brave Hamas leaders are. Start from the top. Ismail Haniyeh. Ismail Haniyeh has been living in Doha, Qatar in the past almost 4 years actually, since 2019. He's been living in a 5-star hotel with his family in Doha, Qatar. Now, before we move to the next names, I want to share with you a little story about Haniyeh, Ismail Haniyeh. He has several sisters. 3 of them live in Israel. 2 of these 3 are widowed. Only one has husband. Now, the husband said they want to live in Israel. They do not intend to go back to Gaza. They have been living there like normal people, and they want to continue that way. Now, from these 3 sisters, most of their children have served in Israel Defense Force. Yes, you heard me right. The top Hamas leaders, nephews and nieces have served in IDF. And he has another sister who lives in Gaza. In 2012, her husband was so sick and needed an emergency heart treatment, and they were allowed to come to Israel, and he received the heart treatment in Israel. And after he got well, they all went back to Gaza. Not only him, actually. Ismail Haniyeh's granddaughter and mother-in-law also have received medical treatment in Israel. And one more person, actually, his daughter was also treated in a hospital in Israel due to some complication after a routine surgery. She received treatment in a hospital in Israel. So mother-in-law, granddaughter, daughter, and brother-in-law have received treatment in a hospital in Israel. So they all benefited from Israel. And I can only imagine the treatment were free. They probably only spent gas money. I don't know. But I think I'm right. Anyway. Now, Ismail Haniyeh owned a land, several lands in Gaza. Now, Gaza is not a big area. However, Haniyeh purchased several lands in Gaza. One of them is 2,500 square meter. 2,500 square meter. Beachfront land. And he put his son-in-law's name on that land. And he purchased several more lands, and he put his son's name on the lands. So yes, he's not actually poor. He's not a poor person, definitely. and he's receiving the best treatment from Qatari government, definitely, because he's like a hero for them. Now we will move to the next names. I have prepared their names on my notebook here, so pardon me if I don't always look at the screen because I have to read their names out. Second person is Khalil Al-Haya. He also moved to Doha. Salah Al-Bardawil and Sami Abu Zuri. They left Gaza in 2022. Fatih Hamad. He lives in Turkey, Istanbul, Turkey. He was in charge of executing terror attacks against Jewish state. And there are two other leaders of Hamas. Navaz Azam, who lives in Syria, and Muhammad Al-Hindi, who lives in Istanbul. So now, as you can see, the brave Hamas leaders, they live in Syria, Istanbul, Doha. So they live abroad, all of them. Amazing, right? That's the lion. Those are the lions of the Palestine. Well, that's all from me for today. Thank you for listening and watching. God bless you all. Have a nice life.